to snacks that matter. Catalina Crunch cereal has the protein and fiber you need to fuel you forward.
My bitches eat while she's slitting her wrist. What the hell are you talking about? Whoa. Hold on. I was gonna let this nigga rock. He was sliding. What is this nigga talking about?
He ain't be talking about that shit. Put up, he talking that shit. Cuz, I don't do the viewers, cuz. Or I do the viewers, but like, I want real views, cuz. I don't want no bots in my stream. I want real straight up views, real people in my shit.
I'm gonna let side to side, bro.
I don't want no fake ass people in my shit. I'm gonna be real.
Okay. Okay. We gonna let him rock. Bam.
All the good times that come from more me time. All the wonders of what the night could bring. All the energy to turn your world around. It's all here. We're
real. Niggas that sound like Krager. That's so disrespectful. You genuinely gotta chill with that. This shit not terrible though. It's not ass. Like it's not super ass, bro. It's not super ass. It's not. It remind me of some like he got like the YT flow. You feel me? But I'm not gonna ban though. It's not terrible. Fail. Sign me 360. This the first thing I ever heard that sound like FBD. Yo, FBD, you got, oh my God. Like precious on your baby, you know you a Dude sound like Dabo and FBD. Yeah, that's how I know my boy's gonna be nice. Cause if you got niggas sounding like them, shit, nah, niggas mixed up. I'm not gonna ban. It's not shitty. It's shit cool. Really You're not gonna get banned, but you gotta get kicked, my boy. Something about this throwing me off. You feel me? Not a band though. It's not a band. Hold on. Joe Amigo, you make music, my nigga? I know you ain't just saying your Mexican homeboy, Joe Amigo. Yo, gang, I ain't about to violate if this nigga's not hard. He better be cold.
So,
TikTok ads allowed us to quit our day jobs, get a warehouse,
my
and
mama,
hire employees.
you don't need to tell
We
my
had a
mama shit.
1200% increase in sales using TikTok ads.
Bro, just do it. Get on TikTok ads and start growing your business fast.
Hey, Dad, annuities have been trending on social media, and I was thinking about getting one. You know you should. I've got one through SPJST that guarantees me some in my retirement.
I was just texting him back to play, but
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Good advice. So I need some advice from you guys now. How do I get these pictures from my phone to my computer?
All right. Looks like we have to clear out a whole Saturday for this one.
Yeah.
Annuities from SPJST. Good advice for any generation.
fucking you show me them motherfucking them claw grabbers for. I'm gonna hang up on your motherfucking ass. Why you on here playing with me?
It's not bad though. It's not bad though. It's not bad though. Y'all can
The fuck?
It's not bad though. I gotta give it a bro. Yo, think of that stuff. I didn't know you were gonna click a link. There you go though. This nigga sent me a whole title.
You called to be a weirdo?
October 25.
What?
You called to be a weirdo?
Okay,
Damn, it's only 9:30.
Since you sent your shit through the Twitch, you just
I don't know why she went to bed. I think she said she was tired. She said Diamond was being too loud.
Here we go.
How? I don't know how. Realest nigga around this motherfucker. Bye, short person. See you later, alligator.
That boy know what I tell fucking truth. Bro, we can't hear you, bro. Alright, one more song, bro. How the hell this thing
I need to show Max one of my damn songs. See if he fuck with my type of music. All I see this nigga react to is like his fan base is a certain type of fan base. Like these motherfuckers like these boys like Ken Carson and like Playboy Cardi and shit. I don't make rap like that. Can't even hear shit.
24 hours.
Delete this shit and throw it in the trash.
This boy know what 24-hour timeout.
One donated, $1.
Oh my god.
It's about 24-hour timeout. That shit is trash. Block that nigga.
No one does you like you. A true original. It may be that one and only laugh of yours. That face you make. Yes, that's the one. Or the way you share your passions with the world. You're the one and only you. And speaking of, there's the one and only Botox Cosmetic. The only product of its kind, FDA approved for over 20 years. The original prescription treatment for moderate. What you like? I can't what you like. Tell me, baby, what you like. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna treat you good for you, right. I will treat you right. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna treat you good for you, right. Ain't gonna be the same with me. You ain't gotta wait in line 'cause you can't win me. Get your boyfriend a lane 'cause you lay with me. Tell him stay in his lane 'cause you take on me. Got my eyes on you 'cause you came with 3. Oh, you let a man say but it ain't on me. I ain't have
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie, boy. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
That's when I say this, but It's hurting our eyes.
What am I supposed to do about this shit, bro? What's wrong with my shit? That's mad insensitive. Niggas can't even just enjoy their streaming, bro. Shit, fuck that.
Bro, I don't fuck with you.
You just send me a beat, man. Pictures.
Cuz if this nigga don't stop watching my damn story chat.
Yo, Caleb.
I hate when niggas watch my damn story.
Yo, Caleb, if this is some bullshit, on Twitch, Twitter,
It be the weirdest niggas too. Like
what the
y'all niggas got shit going on. Y'all niggas got worse shit going on to me, right?
I'm so mad because it's really not even that trash.
Stop
It's
watching
really
my
not even that
story,
trash,
fam.
bro. I'm not gonna lie again. Cop napkin, my nigga. God.
I should just unadd
Keep her
niggas. I ain't
banned,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Keep her banned. I fucking hate you, Caleb. Keep her banned.
Cause niggas don't need to know what I'm on. Especially if niggas on that rank ass lame ass bitch shit they be on.
You just moaned
The
your
lights have donated $1.
Come on, man. See, you should have just let it rock. I was about to let this bitch ass nigga slide. Then your freaky ass. What is you doing? Nobody want to hear that shit, nigga.
Nigga gonna say that then re-mimic it. What the fuck?
And the winner is Black Boy Mac.
This shit hard. I'm not gonna lie, Chat. This shit hard. This shit hard.
You have a UTI at 30,000 feet. Yeah, you need a doctor. Good thing you can chat with an Amazon One medical provider from anywhere. That way, beds will be at your hotel, maybe even before you arrive. Now,
I put a shit. Now his mama crying, saying that a baby gonna be missed. Let me find the dream so I can piss. No, I ain't worried about shit. Any nigga get shit on my gun like a snake. It's gonna bite in the head, so you stand in the way your whole life get dismissed. Got a kid in the stick. Hell no, I don't miss.
YRG is proving this shit right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. No bullshit. This shit not bad, bro. This shit not bad. I thought he was gonna shit on the beat, but this shit is not bad, gang. This not ban worthy, bro. I think my boy deserved to make it through. He deserved to make it through. Jay Tizzle. Oh my God. This nigga name is the Kid Jack. Get what? We gotta do nothing. I know it's a SoundCloud drop game, but we gotta lock in, bro. Who made this shit? Get well. Tell them niggas get well. Wait, hold on. This nigga just did one of the old school hip hop drum snare drop shits. Where the fuck you get that sound from, bro? Not a Kid Jeff, I'm sorry, kid. We gotta get your ass out of here, nigga. Shout out to you though, buddy. Shout out to you though, buddy. All right, next up, Be Cunt. Ah! All right. Mix is terrible, but I'm not gonna lie though. This shit not bad. It's different. It's different. It's not bad, bro. It's genuinely not bad. I think the mix is just bad. I'm not gonna ban, bro. Is this the fucking Summertime house? Hold on, Celery. How do you know like
Jazz, this hard.
I'm not gonna lie, Celery, in my opinion, this is mid, but it's not ass. It's not ban worthy. It's not ban worthy. It's not ban worthy. So I'm gonna let it slide.
They said it's not ban worthy.
This is my boy. I know this nigga. You the reason. This is not no industry kind of shit. I actually haven't heard this song. This could be an ass song. It could be fire. We gotta find out. But I know him. He's from West Storm. He's from the J.
Big shots though. Bad bitches just trying to get a watch, man. You the reason why I'm finna go. Blow away from me, I'm finna take it home. I like Miami, she out with the family. I'm trying to have some fun with it. What you want? Yeah, you the reason why. You the reason why I'm still taking shots though. And she out with her friends on me. Yeah, we ever wanna holler. Yeah, just look at the clock though. This game, I'm trying to see what your options is. If you really want it, we go 3.10. Fuck around, big niggas big and I'm permanent instead. Not really said it, bitch, yeah. Either reason why I'm still singing shots though. Fuck around these other niggas, they all hot though. Back the end, baby, get what you want though. Hands on the block though.
Ty, I heard better, gang. TJ, let me use your name. TJ, I done heard better from you, gang. You feel me? This one made, but it's not ass though. It's made. Nigga said this Kai Mafia music. That's cat. Okay, this nigga sent a song named Woo. Nigga, homage the homage God. Let's hear it though. Not ass, but I can't do these though. You feel me? It's literally a 9 song. It's 9 to protect. We gotta keep going. It's not ass though. I'm back. Aqua Saturn, Max Payne, Timmy Turner. Alright, I'm not. All producers, if y'all work with me, I'm not even trolling. I'm not saying y'all niggas back to me. Why the hell is niggas in the chat? How are they getting their hands on these? Jordan, how did he get his hands on this beat, Jordan? Chat, Jordan made the Pink Dread beat. You know how many beats Jordan has made for me? Jordan, how? How do you know that, nigga? And why the fuck you just called me a chud, nigga? You rude ass nigga. Watch your fucking mouth. This not trash though. I mean, this shit solid. I fuck with it. It's cool. We keeping them.
So the biggest memory I have around power outages is definitely the cranked flashlights. My name is Brent. I work in finance and business development here at Base, and I grew up in the energy corridor in West Houston. Base is an energy provider that comes with home backup. So we like to say, cut your costs, not your power. So not cutting your power is because the battery that's on your home kicks in when there's a power outage. Usually these batteries or comparable generators cost quite a bit. The Base battery does not, and that's the cut your cost side, world's most affordable.
I'm gonna put her in lube. No.
Our feature free donated $5. Wait, you didn't FW my song? The arrow gives me another chance.
Jeffrey, you're done! Come on, bro!
In the toilet, I need 15 seconds.
You getting soft there. You just getting kicked. You feel me? It's not fan worthy, but good shit. Nah. Next up, The Kid. Holy smoke. Come on, dude. Next up, 6-7 Death.
Man, you heard Lamar Glide, Lamar Slide, that button make you ball lock. Motherfucker, post up not even parking lots.
That might be the worst shit in it.
Can't post up not even parking
There
lots.
is no way we're ending on that note. Outstanding member, give me a minute.
Niggas hating to see me. I don't give a fuck. I'm banging through. I'm in the back and we gon' shoot. I'm supposed to do some nigga read. Nigga, it's a biscuit politic. I'm a fucking nigga. Nigga slipping. I'm smoking dude. Niggas fucking sick. And I'm gonna pass it block.
This is not bad. He's fake side. I can't send none, bro. I'm a peon. You're a loser, nigga. Smoke along. Bro, I just want one song be like, oh, okay. And we can, you feel me? And then we can captivate on.
Okay. Okay.
What you smoking, bro? Hey, I know we, I said that shit, they say it, they got
This shit is ass.
I pulled up the red, my son's sipping green,
Who got it, bro? Somebody gotta have it for us, guys.
I got what you need, baby. I got what you need, baby.
Hold on.
I got what you need, baby.
Hold on.
I got what you need, baby. Burn, baby, holding Drake on them. I don't burn, baby. You gon' pull up my Drake for yeah, that's my baby. You gon' take a nigga.
See the vision, but this not it, bro. So close. I see the vision, though. The sample hard, too. Off a beam. Off the X, all hell Prince. Which one? Which son? Bro, come on, Bean. Bro, what's going on with niggas, bro? Bro, I just one banger, bro. Just one banger, bro.
Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass? Nigga, this shit is so ass.
Bro, I just one banger, bro. Just one banger, bro.
Talking about ice. That shit is trash. Ice. This shit is fucking trash. Block that nigga.
Hey, listen, nigga. Next time, I need y'all to come properly. I'm gonna give y'all some heads up notice so y'all can come crazy. This is not crazy. This is disrespectful. This needs to be reviewed. This is putrid. I can't believe y'all niggas. This is how we start in the year? This is how we start in the year? What the fuck? Ice.
And he gonna play this shit again. Why? Yeah, I can't lie.
Guys, what the fuck? Nigga said new outro song. Who's?
DRK donated $1. Max listened to my song at a couple.
Everyone wants to know, so here it is.
Talking about my song. That's how you know that shit gonna be ass. Nigga said my song, not even my music. He said my song. That's how you know that shit gonna be ass. He talking about some ice. That shit is fucking trash. Somebody gotta tell him. Like, that shit is dookie water.
Chicago is a dangerous place and catches murders on camera all the time from guys with switches on the.
Try not to get scared. Right, Ash? Right, hey. There's no way possible not anyone did not get scared, bro, in the beginning. From this point on, bro, it's okay. It's a safe place. Stop being cool. Stop trying to act like, bro, stop trying to act too tough, man. Come on, man. There's just no way possible no one, I personally got jump scared by that. We are back on Nick Crowd. We got YouTube's Darkest Videos, part 9. This may be a try to get scared / crime all in one, 2-on-1.
The following video is sponsored by Simply Safe. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
This is a spooky ass intro, man. Yo, Nick Crowley, man. Come on, man. Man, this look like some.
On the morning of March 22nd, 2024, the Kern County Sheriff's Office was flooded with calls about an incident that had taken place near the Wasco Amtrak station in Wasco, California. The incident involved a pedestrian who was reportedly walking dangerously close to an active train track before being struck by an oncoming locomotive, a situation that authorities knew was likely unsurvivable. Police arrived at the scene shortly after 8 a.m. and were met with the bloody aftermath of the accident, as they found 48-year-old Horacio Ayala Penosa deceased on the tracks, with the force of the impact being so strong that his body was torn apart and scattered all throughout the area. At first, it was believed to have been a clear-cut, but after interviewing some of the witnesses, police learned that the man had never stepped in front of the train, and rather, he had actually been sucked underneath as a result of walking too closely, painting a clear picture that this was all a tragic accident.
Really? I didn't even know that was a possible thing. So, like, the trains go, they didn't teach us this in school, at least me. So, if you're walking too close to the train track while the train is oncoming, the powerful winds, I guess, can just suck you underneath, or is there something else to the story? Like, bro, hey, I've walked past train tracks many times throughout, especially when I was younger. I always was super paranoid, so I stayed as far as I can from the train. Even like I never like really had any situation where the train was so close where it was like something life-threatening or whatever. Absolutely not. But just like still, even for the fact, I always like made sure to keep the distance, bro. Watch too many cartoons, too many movies for anything, you know what I'm saying, to happen. So.
But as police were conducting these interviews, one strange detail kept coming up, as apparently Horatio wasn't the only one on the tracks around the time of the incident, with there allegedly having been one other man standing nearby, a man who took off shortly after Horatio had been killed. And strangely, witnesses believe they saw the man reach down and pick something up before leaving. For the officers on the scene, finding this man became the next obvious
Angela led the fight to lock down our border.
My bad, chat. My shit bugging.
Designate cartels as terrorist organizations and deport criminal illegal aliens. President Trump says he needs Angela Orr in the Texas House to be his America First fight. Abbott, Cruz, and trusted conservatives agree. Re-elect Trump endorsed Angela Orr.
It was a human leg.
Nah, this guy don't get up out of there. Get him out of there, bro. He don't belong to Earth. What the fuck? Yo, fam. It gets creepier by the damn, like, more these scary videos and these types of, like, stuff that you discover throughout the world, bro, you really find out that this is actually a strange place, man. Bro, can you imagine somebody just, like, on a just casual day, you just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a living for your family, you know what I'm saying, working hard in construction, and all of a sudden you see some lunatic walking with the human leg like it's some, like, zombie mode off of Call of Duty or something, like, bro, man. The following video was recorded by one construction worker at the scene. I think they can't show that. Oh no, okay, they blurred it out. Oh hell no. Nah, no. I think this is his own tier of any menace to society platinum like threat ever. This guy is in his own world. You just see it right off the bat, he just looks like a lunatic. Yeah, anytime people are just like having that tweak out, it looks like he doesn't even have eyes. This dude is on that, bro. What drug is it? This gotta be catered to. Maybe heroin. I don't even know. Bath salts? I don't even think they would even do that, man.
For some inexplicable reason, when the train had dismembered Horatio, this man had run over and picked up his leg.
That is
and he was now leaving that leg on the sidewalk of a nearby road, with the construction crew claiming that he had been banging it against the fence as he walked towards them, and at one point had even struck the leg against one of their machines. Upon realization, the wave of fear washed over the group. They weren't sure what this man had done to get him, or what he would do next. So that was something even the wildest of
You know what, like the cold part and the saddest and this disgusting, creepiest part about it? That's definitely like not, whoever this dude is, that's not his first time doing that. Meaning that like he did some other ways, whether if it was the same way possible or did it with somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying, just has a thing for this like body parts. He just was walking around. He just happened to get caught by the construction workers. Like,
imaginations could have never predicted.
This is his first time getting caught. He's eating it? Oh my goodness! Bro, bath sauce 2.0. Holy, bro, what is he on? He's eating it? Fucking nasty bitch. Oh my gosh. They're too chill for them to be, they're must be way too chill for
Man
this.
looked down at the leg and began eating it.
Oh my
as the workers
gosh.
watched on in horror.
What the hell?
Officers arrived on the scene immediately after this.
You
When they asked
nasty
the man what he used to
motherfucker.
make the leg,
You gonna
he
keep
explained
walking.
that it belonged
Someone
to
need to
him,
hit
and that he
him
was
with
taken
that
to a
shit.
nearby hospital to have it reattached. But it was obvious to everyone there that this man wasn't missing any of his legs, with the officers having to go as far as to prove it to him by making him roll up the sleeves of his pants and touch both of his legs. His explanation was completely nonsensical, and obviously didn't account for the fact that he was literally eating a leg just minutes before, leading to officers immediately placing him under arrest. His name was Rosendo Tejas, a 27-year-old man who had been experiencing homelessness and had been living on a street near the train tracks, with police determining that he did in fact have nothing to do with the actual death of Horatio. He just so happened to be near the tracks at the time, where he would first witness the accident, and then, for some unknown reason, take Horatio's leg and eating it. It seems as though this was the result of a combination of both drugs and alcohol, as he was found carrying narcotics and being taken into custody, and he had just been captured by security cameras purchasing alcohol at a nearby liquor store just hours before the incident.
Bro, like, think about this sequence. The cashier doesn't even know what it was about. He's purchasing liquor from your store, and then he gets I guess you could call it like the liquor munchies. I think that's low-key a thing, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Outside of tree munchies, but like liquor munchies. Bro, like, knowing that he's probably going to get hungry later, and his choice is another leg, bro. A human leg. And like I said, that's definitely not his first time doing that, bro. Like, if he can afford for liquor, like, imagine that, like, you turn down actual food. Because you can't sit up here and say, like, even though still he's homeless, he obviously doesn't, he's less fortunate. We get it. And he can't, afford for food. But he definitely can afford for food. He chose down a decent meal to get liquor and more drugs. We also forgot about that. They said he called him a drug. So he's, a drug, he's a head junkie, whatever you want to call it. Only was dedicated to the liquor and the drugs, bro. And it shows that's what I'm gonna only spend my money on, and fuck it, I'm gonna just settle for just human meat. Pause. Like,
But what's so
creepy
interesting
world,
about this
man.
footage is just how normal Rosendo seems. In fact, the people working there knew him quite well, as he stopped in almost daily, where he was described as being polite and ordinary, including on the day of that incident. In fact, it said that at first, the shop owners didn't believe that Rosendo could have possibly done this. But it seems that whatever
See,
substances
the fact that they're saying that, like, which is sad, he still shouldn't have been using it anyway. He probably got like a bad supply of like drugs, whatever he's like taking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my thing is, like, I'm leaning over to maybe possibly on a fitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, or something, like he just got a bad batch. Because they're still up there saying that, like, oh, he's not normally polite and expect this to happen.
hadn't changed him. Rosendo Tejas was charged with 2 counts of removal of human remains and 1 count of destroying or concealing evidence, as well as resisting a police officer, and was sentenced to 1 year in prison after pleading no contest, bringing this up.
Yo, bro. Now,
This nigga was eating a leg, and he got
like,
1 year.
This is a big head scratch, right? Because no, he didn't technically unalive whoever that was by the train tracks. Allegedly, he just got his body parts that was splattered everywhere from when he got hit by the train. How do y'all feel about this? Just like, I'm trying to figure out, like, did the justice system do right, or are they wrong in this situation? Like, this is honestly, usually I always have a really transparent, you guys know me, man, very transparent, and like just be like, oh, like they definitely sold with the justice system or this and that. Like, I just don't know, bro. Like, he definitely, like, I wouldn't, bro, he is his own tier threat still. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be living in Venus somewhere. He should not even be walking anywhere near the street, with having contact towards any human beings, like, at all. He's his own creature for sure. But man, this is, I ain't gonna lie. Like, see, my thing is that, like, okay, is he gonna be in some type of like mental health facility? Like, he should be definitely in the mental health facility for at least like 50 or 75 years. And I don't even think that's gonna even be on the right track. What do you do in this scenario? Man,
The third case to an end. However, his unsettling behavior will forever live on in one of YouTube's darkest videos.
bro, imagine like he tries to get like a job and stuff like in like 25 something years, and they have to, like, you know what I'm saying, when he goes to apply and they see that in his background check. Yo, like, what are you gonna say if you're the person that like is like a the boss or something, like, or manager or whatever, like, and you see that?
That he's eating a fucking leg. Nigga got 1 year for eating a fucking leg. Yeah, this guy cannot work for me, bro. He's like, I changed. Fuck no. Get the fuck out.
It was just past 10 p.m. What would be your biggest challenge in a job? Safely tucked away in her second-story apartment, 20-year-old Hannah Vivaretti set up her phone to record a video of herself dancing. For her, this was a meditative practice, a way of unwinding after a long, stressful day, and to truly feel at peace. But that day, fate had other plans.
What the hell?
As Hannah was dancing, something off camera caused her to stop dead in her tracks and yell, "Who are you?"
It
What
was
the shit, bro?
had never seen before, standing in the doorway of the balcony. which
Nah,
was on the second floor.
somebody robbing her, gay?
Find out.
Somebody
After the
up
door,
Glizzy
he was
on
now
her.
standing in her home, staring at her, quietly
What?
muttering nonsensically with a big grin on his face.
Oh, hell nah. Girl, you better get that damn shotgun. Woo!
Yo, and this is like all the reason like why I'm so happy with myself. When it comes to just life.
Oh my gosh. Flight is for the yap chat. I do not want to hear that shit.
Man,
I'm
prayers
sorry,
to her, bro. I hope
Flight
this doesn't end up bad.
yapped for like 2 minutes.
Hannah stopped the music and again asked, "Who are you?" To which the man responded by saying,
Your friend? Oh, hell no.
Your
Man,
friend?
make sure y'all ladies, if FTC sisters.
Am I your
FTC
friend?
Sisters, this is directed to y'all, man.
Oh,
Especially
hell
when
no.
loving your own, make sure you have
Am I your friend? Is fucking crazy. Girl, go grab a gun.
Literally. And it's self-defense. You have it on video, 4,000 pixels.
What the fuck?
Literally. Case will be over in 7 minutes.
but her demeanor and the panic in her voice made it all too clear that this was far from the case.
Who are you?
This is sad.
Just get out of my apartment
Creepy.
right now.
She started to make her way over to her phone and then towards the front door.
Damn.
All the while, the man kept calmly insisting that they be friends.
Nah,
but Hannah
bro.
was having none of it.
Nah, bro.
Please get out of my apartment right now.
Opening her front door and in the process,
Get out. Get out.
What the hell? Nah, bro. Yo, what if she was taking a nap?
quickly at the intruder, giving us our first and only glimpse of the man as he's standing still in the balcony doorway. And with her front door now open, she yelled at him to get out, loud enough for the neighbors to hear.
Get out.
He actually got out.
Which finally caused the man to retreat. As it turns out, Hannah did actually know who this man was, at least vaguely, as he lived in the same apartment complex, but he never actually spoke to her. He would always just stare and smile, making it apparent that he
fucking
had some sort
weirdo.
of sick interest in her.
Yeah, y'all ladies gotta be careful out there, man. Yo, these dudes out here be starving, man. Like, literally.
As for why he entered her home that night, it's very obvious that his intentions were incredibly sinister, with Hannah recalling that during the entire experience, his hands never left his hoodie pocket, making her wonder if he was holding onto some sort of weapon that he may have been planning to use on her. But thankfully, because of her swift reaction, we'll never truly know what he had planned that night.
That is crazy. She got that on footage, man. Because you wouldn't even probably be able to picture that like as a vivid like image if he was sitting up there explaining this story. This is like none of the rest. Always lock your balcony door, bro. Whether you're on the 5th or 38th or 107th floor, bro. And don't think shit's sweet just because you on that 44th floor, you know what I'm saying, high rise, dog. Don't think shit is sweet.
After the incident, police would arrest 36-year-old Angel Moses.
This dude is in his own tier threat too. Get him on out of here. He don't even be deserved. He definitely had to sneak on her. The last one definitely snuck on her, but this guy had to sneak on her. This is a different level of starving and creepiness at its own level, bro. I wonder what the justice system is gonna do.
Rodriguez Gomez and charge him with stalking, second-degree assault, third and fourth-degree burglary, and malicious destruction of property. But surprisingly, shortly after his arrest, they allowed him to walk free on bail.
Bold ingredients that go as hard as you do. Vibe Organic. Give it a shot.
And given that he lived in the same apartment complex as Hannah and clearly knew where she lived, this decision was incredibly controversial, with Hannah herself stating in an interview that
lawsuits.
I just don't think it's fair that he's walking freely right now, and I have to watch my back at every angle.
If he has to walk freely, he has to be evicted from the apartment, straight up. If he's not evicted from the apartment on some minimal stuff, which still isn't even enough because he knows how to get there. He knows how to finesse whatever, this and that. He just knows how to still get in there regardless. Like, we're just going to be transparent. Okay? Like, are they going to help her pay for the restraining order? Like, what are we talking about? Like,
thankfully, the court's decision would not lead to any further escalations in the case, and today Angel no longer lives in the country. But the footage is incredibly chilling nonetheless, and it's sending down a rabbit hole of home invasion videos like the other night.
You know, I'm good lives in the country. That was lucky a smart move, I ain't gonna lie.
One such example comes from Saratov, Russia, and shows a woman moments after being awoken by the sound of knocking as she lay in bed in her apartment. It was around 4:30 a.m., which was already unusual enough, but things became downright horrifying for her when she realized that the knocking wasn't coming from the door, it was coming from the window.
Hell nah, bro. No. No way. Hey, man.
That's all I'm
It's
seeing
no
here.
protection. He would have went like these. No BS. Hey,
Crackhead ass nigga
school
would have got that found. Oh my
I don't
god.
even care where I'm at, anywhere in the country.
Yo, like
What am I
natural,
seeing?
like on some real shit, natural instincts.
That's not even
Niggas
right
would have
there. What am I
opened the
seeing?
window and seen this nigga
It's
and
like
just
he
shot
naked in my
this.
seat and flew off. Look at this. Nah, man,
Just-
this is top 5, first of all, most scariest things I've ever seen.
You just
And
gotta.
and to try not to get scared, the seat thing flew off. We gonna fix it though. Bob the Builder reacts.
You just gotta pop this dude. Hell no.
I mean, pull. But nah, fam, this is why y'all gotta stay protected, bro. Fam,
Child, look at this crackhead ass
get on
nigga,
a
bro.
man like, yo, protect yourself. I can't believe this is real. Banging his head on the glass.
Child, look at this nigga, bro. This nigga would have got 5 put on him.
This
Would
guy
have got put the
25-time platinum threat badge awarded.
would have got put the fucking bed.
Are y'all
Would have got
seeing
that
shit?
shot put on his
The
head.
man banging his head against the glass over and over.
Crackhead ass nigga, bro.
As disturbing, this woman's unit wasn't on the first floor. She was 2 stories up, and she didn't have a balcony.
Bro.
Across the street, a neighbor filmed the incident as it happened, showing us that the man was standing up.
I can't believe this is real, bro.
This nigga was standing on a pole.
I can't believe
This
is
pole
real.
is like
One of the
fucking.
building's gas pipes, while he continued to strike the window. Eventually,
Gas
he was
pipe.
so forceful that the glass started to break, and his head began bleeding profusely, finally leading to the man stopping. But not in the pursuit of entering the home.
He's standing on the ledge, his head
Nah, this
bleeding
dude
real bad.
weird, bro. Get him on out of here. You weird.
And the window started to break. Honestly, you might as well just open the window a little bit and just
bro.
Just hit his
I'm
ass.
sorry. Yeah, no, not even sorry. Man, you wake up. What do you wake up from a cush nap and that's bro? Nah, play the video, fam.
As he instead climbed to a different window where he attempted to peel it open with his fingers. But by this point, police had already arrived on the scene, and eventually the man would be forced down and placed under arrest.
For me, knowledge is power. I'm against
Hell
that.
nah, nigga is crashing out.
We're looking for an explanation as to why this man was doing this. It appears that he was under the influence of bath salts during the ordeal.
Bath salts done me a comeback. Bro, it's so funny. Like I literally said it as an ongoing joke.
Bath salts? What the fuck is that?
For like a minute. Nah, they done made bath salts come back in 2026, fam. This is unbelievable, bro.
What the fuck is bath salts?
But aside from this, I couldn't find any other information.
Yo,
That's some crackhead ass shit.
Y'all stay above the influence, bro. Don't do nothing outside of liquor and tree. Don't even do any of that if you can avoid to. Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? You better than that. You know, like it's just not worth it.
Man's identity, or whatever became of him. But I was able to find that this clip.
You know, it's like you think about stuff like this too. The sad thing is, brother that's doing that weirdo stuff at that girl's window off the bath salts, like, bro, that was like somebody's like son. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the parents like? What were they doing? Like, or were they even good people? Or maybe he just wanted to just try off and do his own thing. Like, you always think about like the parents and stuff. Like,
tell the entire story. As the woman behind the camera actually spoke.
Does he have a sister or brother? Like, how are they even as a person? Cousins, like,
and provided additional context to the ordeal, which only made the story more terrifying. At first, he knocked with his hand. Then he began to peck at me at the window with his head for an hour and a half without stopping.
Bro, an hour and a half? That's way too long, dog. That's way too long, man. You gotta have your own stuff in your crib, man, at that point. That's way too long. He wouldn't have been able to do that for 5 minutes, bro. I'm not, and like I said, I'm not no tough guy disclaimer and stuff. But no, I do believe in self-defense, and you should learn how to you know what I'm saying, if you can. You know, like, for real. Like, whether in all types of ways of self-defense. For real. Like, dude, an hour and a half? That is way too long, especially, but it didn't hit, like, she said there's no balcony. So, like, you could have, like, even, you know what I'm saying, So you could have took like a baseball bat or just something and just like broke the window. The force of it would have made him flown back. He would have been, you know what I'm saying, wasted. GTA.
After that, he started shouting my name to the whole yard. He was foaming at the mouth. His whole face was covered in blood. And he needed me. But the most terrifying part of his statement being that she had no idea who this man was, or how he could have even known her name. The idea of both of these intruder videos featuring people whom the victims had never even spoken to makes them especially unsettling, as it shows that you really never know who's watching and who might be obsessing over you.
Oh, really?
But incidents
Hell
like this can be equally as chilling when the intruder is someone that you do know. Mohammed Amana was a 26-year-old man living in Orrefors, Sweden, and had been dating a woman named Maria. But after several run-ins with the law, Mohammed's lifestyle just became too much for her, and she eventually decided to end the relationship. This caused Mohammed to become enraged, an emotion that was only further heightened when he discovered that she was staying with a male friend of theirs. And on the 25th of May, he would show up at his doorstep and ask to speak to Maria. Inside, the male friend and Maria both refused to let him in and told him to leave, and for a moment he did, though only temporarily, as he would return minutes later, this time armed with a ladder, and noticing what he was trying to do.
Man, you better push that ladder off like these. Whoa! Like, bro, what we talking about, bro?
The homeowner began recording his cell phone.
As big as.
Hell nah, bro. Ladies, y'all gotta watch who y'all date. FTC Sisters, once again, announcement to y'all, watch who y'all dating, man. Like, it's clear as day.
As big as.
This dude, first of all, just didn't have the proper guidance growing up. No way. Like, look at his hairline. Like, he doesn't even deserve to have a chance. You gave this dude a chance. Look at his hairline, bro. What is these? He's running a game-winning route in the Super Bowl coming up, fam. Like, you can just tell if you leave this dude, the relationship's not over until he says it's over. Come on, you knew he had red flags. Look at his hairline, man. Brother, just let it go. You woke up like that and walked out the crib, bro? Come on.
The man behind the camera asks, "What are you doing? Are you going to fight me?" To which Mohammed said no, he just wanted to speak to Maria.
Yeah, do y'all want the captions on that?
As he said this, his demeanor was unsettlingly calm as he continues making his way up the ladder.
Hell nah, boy. Man, you better, bro. You could just go like these. He's flying back. There you go. There you go. There we go. There we go.
He was so calm that the cameraman couldn't tell if Mohammed was a threat or not, though it wouldn't take long for him to get his answer.
Oh, hell nah, bro. Nah, bro.
In an instant, Mohammed struck the cameraman, causing him to retreat into his room, closing the sliding glass door just in time for Mohammed to step on the balcony and brandish a large kitchen knife.
Yo, close the screw. Yo, everybody's getting the threat badges in this one. This is toxic. Nah, bro, buddy, my mans. Yo, how good was it? How good was it, bro? It's worth your freedom? Yo, we gotta start disciplining, then I guarantee you he has a few homeboys that he's done like similar situations to other girls and stuff of his past, like dating life and stuff like that. Bro, as men, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even just trying to make something to where it's like, you know how dudes be just trying to oh, she's like trying to fuck you or not gonna fuck you type stuff, bro, like engagement type stuff. I'm not even trying to do that, like, oh, this is the one for the ladies type. Like, no, this is like even for the homies too, like, bro, as men in 2026, bro, if you see your homie doing some just absolute like weirdo stuff, you know what I'm saying, to like try to get his girl back or to try and get revenge from a girl, we gotta start calling that out, bro. We gotta start whooping his ass or something, dog, because this isn't it. You're gonna throw away your whole, bro, think about this, man. Because you can't move on and it was just that good to you, you went and it don't matter if like, I get it, like, you're enraged, you're upset, bro, like, you gotta let it go. She's done with you, it was just your turn anyway. Think about it like that. Now, There's literally the oldest quote in the book. There's so much more fish in the sea. You possibly could have found somebody, no offense to her, because this is not even like that type of what we're trying to do. I'm just trying to give better, guidance, bro, to just the wrongfully guided men out there, man. Like, you could have probably found her, like, upgrade. She could have probably been, like, 2 times better looking, this and that. But instead, you can't move on. You don't have, like, you're just emotionally weak. That's what I was also looking for as well. Let's backtrack. Because you were emotionally weak, you got a ladder. Climb that ladder to the 2nd story of somebody's crib, of your ex-girlfriend. Not also, on top of that, her family's there, too. Climb the ladder, climb on the balcony, have a damn kitchen knife, machete, wannabe, Walmart lookalike, whatever you want to call it. Throw a rock after he escaped the balcony, and you're going to break the glass door. Are you not backtracking and thinking, though? Are you that mentally ill that you lost her? This is crazy. Y'all didn't have no
Still
protection.
inside the car, the man holding the gun was retreating and going into the house. Mohammed had already run into the bathroom and locked the door behind him. The door that Mohammed would quickly rush over to. And desperately trying to open it, even trying to use his knife to turn the lock, as that lock was the only thing standing in the way of what he was there to do.
Oh, shit.
What exactly that was is unknown, as police would manage to arrive on the scene within minutes of this footage being taken. Before he was able to but it's clear based on the fact that he had a weapon on him and his desperate attempt to breach the house, that he didn't just want to have a conversation. In the end, the man filming was left with only minor cuts. Mohammed was sentenced to 2 years in prison, as well as a 10-year ban from the country of Sweden, leaving us with 3 haunting videos of 3 disturbed intruders.
Laws different overseas, so he gets 2 years, which I feel like still is enough for something traumatizing. Bro, pausing this is super crazy. I'm sorry. Hey, if it's nighttime, man, and you wet your pants, bro, hey, like I said, I'm not responsible for none of that stuff. I should have made a disclaimer in the beginning of the video, I ain't gonna lie. The last, 5 trying to get scared, I forgot to make that disclaimer. My bad. But look, I ain't ultrasound, I'm not responsible for that. Nonetheless, I ain't gonna lie, 2 years is not enough for, what he did, bro. Because, say that he was able to get to her, then what? What was y'all gonna do? But I will say, one law that is different, bro, you get a 10-year ban from your country. That means he got to move somewhere else. They hey, nah, get your ass up out of here for a decade.
Whose true intentions will thankfully never be known.
I feel like it still was
It's the spookiest time of the year, a time when the consumption of horror movies and dark YouTube videos reaches its peak. But while fun in the moment, the true terror of consuming this content often occurs long after the credits roll, when you close your eyes to go to sleep, only to feel the sickening feeling of paranoia, every creak in your home sending a jolt of panic throughout your body, making you wonder if someone or something is inside your house. I was just like you once. Consuming creepy content is my livelihood, and as a result, I've spent countless sleepless nights feeling uneasy within my own home, never quite feeling safe and secure, always wondering if something was lurking around me, until I realized that the reason I didn't feel secure was because I wasn't. The only thing standing between me and the outside world was a simple lock, and I knew it was time for a change. With that change finally coming when I partnered with this video sponsor, SimpliSafe. Armed and in bed, I can just end. They utilize editing and trigger the event from goes off, which means that their very own simple passionate crowd.
Always have safety in your home. That's right. Lock your stuff up.
Alright, hey folks, this is Noah. Get my blog live. Trucks and trucks and lots of trucks.
This is the very first footage that Noah Harpone would post to YouTube. After years of having a channel, Noah finally decided to give uploading a try, posting this inaugural video to his self-titled channel on October 29th, 2015, titling it 102915, Video Blog Number 1, and introducing himself to the platform with a simple "Hello World" in the description.
No, but I didn't want to dissect just the beginning.
Hell nah, folks. Bugging the fuck up.
Has been following picking ideas from for 10 years at least. His family, kids.
In the video, Harkham paces through his
Fucking
home,
broke.
discusses a priest named Pastor Bill.
It's not even that he broke.
His
He
father
not
was
even broke.
dead,
He just
and clearly not in a
being
good way.
dumb.
I've been ignored in 7 minutes for a long time, so I wanted to look at it, and I challenged him just at least 15 minutes of this sermon.
Though he gives no context as to who this pastor is, only mentioning that he had been ignorant of the situation for a while, and that this video was his response after trying to expose the truth to his father.
Been waiting and waiting, and haven't heard anything. So finished post my reply, and I guess that's how I'll sort my life.
Again, what this truth is unclear, as the lack of information makes this video a confusing watch, and ultimately it tells us very little about who Noah was, let alone the other people he was discussing. But he did end the clip by making it clear that this was only the beginning of what would be a recurring vlog series that would showcase just him, his thoughts, and his camera.
The vlog is just going to be me with video camera, and that'll be it. We'll see what happens.
But before those uploads would come, Noah had pinned a website in his description that directed users to a blog post written by him that same day, titled, "Is My Dad in a Cult? Even worse, is it satanic?" Throughout the writing, Harkham loosely provides additional context for his video, as he breaks down a sermon given by Pastor Bill, who is shown to be Bill Johnson, a well-known preacher from the Bethel Church in Redding, California, who had garnered a large following online. And despite the sermon being over an hour long, Harkham goes through it point by point, critiquing everything that he said, and the more he typed, the more angry he got, and the more angry he got, the more nonsensical his words became. I'm attempting to present a case that shows the leader of this prestigious institution, along with a select group of rulers, are using mind control techniques to poison and confuse legions of useful idiots that slave away to keep the institution humming along, and that this man, Pastor Bill Johnson, and his ruling caste are using mind control to keep people imbalanced and ignorant, in a state of perpetual waiting for the material world to be defined, while they themselves are profiting immensely in this material world. The vlog gives us a peek behind the curtain of the man shown in this video, a man who seems to be clearly mentally unwell, paranoid, and very angry, with the post making it clear that the purpose of Noah's content was to bring this pastor down, and video vlog number 1 was supposed to be just the start. However, there would never be a video vlog number 2, as just 2 days after posting this video, Noah's life would take a drastic turn.
Everyone should have a Harvest Right home freeze dryer. Honestly, they're just fun and easy to use. You can freeze dry everything. Fresh fruits, vegetables, entire meals, even ice cream and candy. You can fill your pantry with food that tastes great and is good for you, plus save your leftovers. You'll waste less and cut down on your grocery bills. Just put your food on the trays and press start. That's it. Your food will stay fresh for years and years.
Out here
Then when
telling
you're
them
ready,
what
just
the
add
guns
water
sound
and
like.
dinner is served.
That shot, headshot.
What happened?
Spring 911, what's the exact location of your emergency? It's a... Repeat that one more time for me and make sure I got it.
Telling them Kurt was the one that shot.
I called from my address.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, there's a guy walking around with like 2 cans of gasoline or something, 2 small cans, and a big, like a rifle, it's black, and it had a strap around it. He's walking up to doors and stuff.
What the fuck?
At 8:35 a.m. on Halloween morning, a woman named Naomi Bettis called 911 after witnessing a suspicious man walking around her neighborhood in Colorado Springs, as she watched him carrying several cans of gas, as well as an AR-15 that was hung over his shoulder. She didn't know it at the time, but this man was her neighbor, Noah Harkham.
And then I seen that he walked into the building, and the glass window at that business is broke.
And that's a business? What's the name of the business?
I have no idea, but I just know it's, I don't know if it's a fake gun, BB gun, but it looks pretty scary.
As the call progresses, Naomi explains that she had watched him enter a nearby business, where one of the windows appeared to have been broken. She wasn't sure if anything illegal had happened at this point, but she was convinced that Noah was up to something sinister, which based on what he had in his possession, seemed to be the only logical conclusion. However, this concern wasn't felt by everyone.
Okay. And you said it looked like a long gun, correct? Like a rifle?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, it is an open carry state, so they can have a weapon with them or walking around with it, but of course having those gas cans that does seem pretty suspicious, so we're gonna keep the call going for that.
Okay, and the window's broken to that business downstairs, so.
Right, and you said he's now upstairs, correct?
Yeah.
And are you or anyone else in immediate danger?
No.
Okay.
As the operator seemingly brushed aside the incident, stating that she was only keeping the call going because the gas cans could be suspicious. However, even with that, the report still wasn't taken seriously, as the dispatcher hung up on her shortly after.
Why was it like? I know it's. I'm gonna assume I don't know about like gun laws and stuff when it comes to Colorado. It isn't like because there's some states where it's like very, very highly open carry and really easy. So it wouldn't be illegal if someone just walking down the street with a gun that's like concealed and you know they don't look super like like they're about to like do something with it. Like that's not illegal. So I can see why in the beginning she was kind of like. But then she started saying like the person that called in was talking about like he's going up to like the business and like the doors like that was the part she was supposed to I feel like dispatch somebody once she heard that. Like isn't that not suspicious enough? And then like forget the damn gasoline. Like obviously the gasoline stuff is just as dangerous. But like bro, if somebody like just said that like he just broke into a business and she's seen this person walk out the business with a rifle around his neck. You don't think that's suspicious enough? Like, to dispatch somebody? Why was it such a like?
Before dispatching one single officer to the scene, an officer that never even made it there, as just moments later he was called off and sent to what was deemed to be a more pressing scene at the local senior center. Naomi's concerns were completely ignored.
Wow.
But despite this, she continued to watch out her window.
So we paid our tax dollars for it, fellas. Man.
Waiting to see what Noah would do next. 4 minutes after her call with police ended, and 10 minutes after first reporting Noah's behavior, Naomi would dial 911 once again. Only this time, her demeanor was far different.
A lot of lawyers charge huge fees just to talk to you. At the Zimmerman Law Firm, you don't pay unless we win your case.
The Texas Personal Injury Law Firm. Call 1-800-INJURY.
Thanks so much for sitting down with me today. I have a lot of questions. AI is everywhere. It's in our newsfeed, it's in our inbox, it's in our playlists, it's up in us right emails. But this technology is so much more than that.
Stand by.
Artificial intelligence is going to transform society at a foundational level. You're either going to disrupt yourself or be disrupted. How we work, how we learn.
I just called a few minutes ago and the guy came back out. He fired a gun at somebody and he's laying on the street dead.
What?
Oh my God.
Lawsuit.
And evidence too.
Naomi's
big lawsuit.
As she frantically told dispatch that the man carrying the gun had just shot and killed someone outside of her home.
Oh my God. Okay, calm down, okay? I'm putting that into the call. Is anyone in immediate danger?
Yo, get help out there. It's immediate danger, bro. This woman needs to be fired from the dispatch. Whoever is calling dispatch, she better not have a job in this ever. Get some help. This is her second time calling. What do you mean immediate danger? Do you not know what fucking context clues is? Do they not teach you that in school? How am I outdoing you educationally? Get some help.
That I can see her. Oh, no.
In response, the operator bizarrely asks if anyone else is in danger, but Naomi, likely in a state of shock, answers no.
And then, like, on top of that, you hear Naomi, the one that's calling in, is clearly, like, not okay. Like, it's obvious she's in immediate danger, bro. Like, I'm just convinced, like, some of these people that be, like, have these types of jobs, bro, the owners and managers and stuff just be smashing them or something on the side and just hook them up, bro. That's clear as day what it sounds like, bro. Because she don't know what she's doing. She's not reading the room or anything. Obviously, she's not in the room, but the figure of speech, you know what I'm trying to say? What the hell?
Platte Avenue, which was known to be a busier neighborhood.
Maybe on Platte Avenue there might be people in danger. Yeah, I need the suspect's description.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, fam. This can't be real. This can't be real.
No, I don't. Is he white like his head? He's white, and he's got long curly hair coming out of the cap.
She desperately tried to relay that more people were likely in harm's way, only to be immediately proven right just seconds later.
I think, yeah, there's people outside that might be in danger up on the Platte. Oh, I just heard another gun fired. Oh, God.
When she hears more gunshots, prompting the operator to once again ask,
Yeah, they need to call an ambulance or something right away. Is anyone in immediate danger?
Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, this isn't even funny, dude. Like, there's no way this is a real 911 operator at this point.
Only people up on plant, maybe. All right, I am sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay? Okay.
it was only then that the operator would tell Naomi that police and medical personnel were finally being dispatched to the scene. But by this point, it was far too late. In the moments after Naomi had made her first 911 call, Noah Harpan would first attempt to light his house on fire using the 2 cans of gasoline. Though this, however, failed, it caused him to quickly shift his focus. Noah instead stepped outside and brandished his rifle, immediately pointing it directly at Andrew Mayers, who had been riding his bike in the neighborhood. And after seeing the gun, the man stopped and begged him not to shoot, to which Noah responded by pulling the trigger multiple times, killing him instantly, with Andrew Myers being the man that Naomi had seen laying dead on the street. From there, Noah began walking up the street, where he would eventually see 2 women sitting on the porch of a sobriety center, where local women went to get help with their drug and alcohol addictions. And upon noticing them, he immediately started shooting. What? Killing both Christina Galella and Jennifer Vasquez. What? Noah walked for over a mile after this before the police finally caught up with him. And when they called out for him to stop walking, Noah turned and immediately opened fire, leading to a massive shootout.
Bro, this is crazy. Imagine driving by.
Anyone struck had been Noah, who was lying dead on the pavement, marking the end of his killing spree. The investigation that followed revealed that Noah had never even met any of the 3 people he killed that day. They were all total strangers. Even the question, why had he done it? Well, even today, there's still no clear motive, with this appearing to be a completely random and senseless act. But looking at his final and only posts online, Noah was clearly very angry and seemed to be mentally unwell, which was corroborated by testimony from his parents, as they later claimed that he had anger issues and suffered from drug addiction and bipolar disorder. But what's so unusual about this to me was that this video was published just 2 days before the killings, and it was clearly not meant to be a one-off post. It was something that he seemed genuinely excited to continue, yet not even 48 hours later, he resorted to this. What happened in that time frame may never be known, but the effects of it will last forever. And I can't help but wonder how differently this all could have gone if that initial 911 operator had just taken Naomi's report seriously.
None of it probably would have happened.
The spree didn't start for a full 10 minutes after she started that call, which would have been more than enough time for police to intervene. But instead, Noah was given all the time he needed to end 3 innocent lives.
Sad, man. Prayers to the families, man.
It wasn't an attraction for the faint of heart. Standing over 1,300 feet above the ground, the Deogar roadway was built to take tourists up and down the Tirthaip Mountain in Jharkhand, India. It was the tallest cableway in the entire country, offering an unparalleled view of Deogar and the picturesque landscape around it. Because of this, videos have long since been posted on YouTube showing just how dramatic of a ride this truly is, with one such video being recorded on April 10th, 2022. That day, a woman and her family had been filming their adventure to the Tirthaip Mountain, and were now filming a first-person view of the descent back down. It wasn't the kind of place for anyone with a fear of heights, and the loud sounds of the car passing the support towers only added to the anxiety of the trip. But the group filming this all remained relatively calm, quietly conversing to themselves, seemingly unfazed by the spectacular height. Even enjoying it, a feeling that wouldn't pass.
President Donald Trump, Governor Abbott, and Senator Cruz all agree. Angela Orr is our conservative choice for state rep. Angela led the fight to lock down our border. She delivered funding to build the wall, designate cartels as terrorist organizations, and deport criminal illegal aliens. President Trump says he needs Angela Orr in the Texas House to be his America First fighter. Abbott, Cruz, and trusted conservatives agree. Re-elect Trump-endorsed Angela Orr.
collision, the car was met with a massive force, sending the occupants and the camera to the floor, causing the footage to go dark. In that moment, one of the ropeways axles had dislodged, causing a failure in the pulley system, which resulted in two cars crashing into each other, and the rest coming to a sudden and violent halt. The impact was...
Bro, imagine people being the people on a ride too, like you're like 2 rides down and that happens right behind you.
Unsurprisingly, the footage continued. Showing just enough to reveal that the ropeway and the cabin these people were in were both still intact before the recording came to an end. This group had survived the impact.
Good.
But the nightmare was far from over.
Nah, hey, no, that's traumatized for life. I don't care how tough you are, bro. I don't, yo.
Wow. Users of Persian quickly spread throughout the region, leading to the scene being flooded with rescuers and news crews alone, with everyone trying to figure out what exactly was happening. And the initial prognosis was grim. In the impact, one man in a separate car had been killed, and many others were left injured. Making matters worse, due to the broken axle, the ropeway was now no longer operational, meaning that the 70+ people spread around the building's cars. The cemetery was still suspended over 1,000 feet in the air. It was going to be an incredibly difficult rescue operation, just getting the height of the rope. And ultimately, it was determined that the Indian Air Force would utilize their special top-of-the-line helicopters to fly over the cars and lower down ropes with harnesses attached to them for survivors. Strap themselves in and be hoisted up to the helicopter above using an electronic winch.
Wow.
It took hours for them to even make their first attempt, before finally trying their approach.
Hours?
Man, who slid on his rescue strap and was then slowly pulled up towards safety.
Wow, bro.
The footage of this is horrifying. These people were already over 1,000 feet in the air when their cars got stuck, and now they were being lifted even higher, tethered only by a single rope and a safety harness. Worst of all, it was a particularly windy day, which was made worse by the swirling of the helicopter blade.
Wow.
A combination that caused the man to start swinging wildly from side to side as he hung onto the rope for dear life.
Yo. Bro.
It was a grueling journey up, but finally the man reached the aircraft. And with safety just a few feet away, he instinctively reached his arms above his head in an attempt to grab onto the helicopter. A decision that would have disastrous effects.
No!
As he did so, his harness slid upwards and was pulled over his shoulders, and then over his arms, before eventually landing in his hands, meaning the only thing left holding him up was his own grip.
What?
He clung to the now useless harness. For a full minute, he dangled there, just inches away from rescue. Meanwhile, the rescue crew searched the craft for something they could use to safely hoist him in. But before they got the chance... the man slipped out of his harness, catching himself on the side of the helicopter itself. But by this point, his strength was gone. Seconds later, his grip would fail for good. Causing him to plummet approximately 2,000 feet to the ground below, killing him instantly.
Damn!
For those waiting to be rescued, the sight was especially horrific, as they watched the man who they thought had made it to safety fall to the ground right in front of them. The fear they must have felt knowing that soon it would be their turn is unimaginable. After this, the rescue crews began making tweaks to their operation, which started to lead to a few attempts going off without a hitch. But the entire process was incredibly slow, as a full 24 hours would pass before 60-year-old Shuba Devi would finally get her chance to be removed from the car. And as she started her ascent up to the helicopter, the wind also caused her to start swinging wildly. So wildly, in fact, that the winch used to lift her suddenly stopped working, leaving her hanging there, only moving side to side, and then up towards safety. As she hung there, rescuers on the helicopter frantically tried to figure out
Someone was there recording all this for 24 hours?
The problem with the winch was. But before they could ever get their answer, the rope suddenly snapped, causing her to free fall to the ground below.
No!
Even without any sort of warning, And from what I could find online, there isn't a definitive answer as to how this happened. But either way, it resulted in Shannon's tragic death. It took a total of 48 hours for the last of the survivors to be rescued and finally brought to safety. An unimaginable amount of time in an unimaginable position, with survivors having to watch two people fall to their deaths before them, unsure if they too were going to meet the same fate.
This is sad, man.
Since its release, the footage has sparked some debate online, as the media actually hailed this as an impressive and even successful rescue operation for the Indian Air Force, while others have hit back on this, as both incidents seem to have been entirely preventable, with more people dying from the rescue than the accident itself. Though ultimately there were no repercussions for the rescue crew, with the only punishments being dished out to the operating company DRIL, which was accused of not properly maintaining the ropeway and not following proper safety protocols. It was even alleged that when the initial crash happened, the people operating the ropeway at the time actually fled the scene and never even called authorities. But I'm not sure if this was ever actually proven. DRIL was fined over $1 million and has since been blacklisted from operating ropeways for 5 years, while the families of the deceased were given around $33,000 in compensation. Currently, there are plans to repair and reopen the ropeway. At this point, no official date has been given for the reopening.
Wow, man. Stuff was sad, man. This probably, trying to get scared, this one is probably the top 2 saddest ones, creepiest ones. All of the sides too. I hope some of y'all that plan to live on your own soon. You take life lessons from this, man. Like, don't ever think you're too comfortable. As soon as you start getting comfortable, that's when stuff starts happening every time. Prayers to all the families that lost anybody. What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight T, stand up. We got Crime Reacts back at it again. It's April, another month to be grateful. By this point, man, you know what I'm about to say, bro. You know what you already need to stop doing, bro. Stop doing that dirt. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get away for a long time. People are gonna forget about you, bro. How many times I gotta tell you? Some of y'all are lying. Some of y'all are saying that y'all are gonna stop, or you already stopped, and you still have it, knowing damn well you know you're in the wrong. Think smarter, think better, because that day will come. We got man discovers his roommate was just killed. Dr. Sandy is once again.
I know it. I heard it. She's screaming. She's thrown to the ground. Officers were immediately suspicious.
Hold on,